Hello, good morning, my fellow friends, my base fellow friends. Simone from Italy here, and I thought I'd be shooting a quick video in response because I tried to look for something on YouTube, and all of the instructional videos are very long and cover all of the aspects of a correct left hand technique, which would take hours to talk about every fingering and every possible position and every aspect and every hint and tip and whatever. And it's very long, and we're not interested in that. I think that our friend Abby, she could take advantage of just a couple, three basic. Oh, hello, Arjuna. Say hello. This is my other fellow bass player. Suggestions. First thing is with the left hand. So it's basically a thing of moving the least as possible, saving more energy and more movement as possible. So the very first thing I saw her doing is something like this, going forward with the fingers. And it takes a lot of movement and effort. And this is actually killing. This is actually killing future progress, because with this kind of movement, you're not going anywhere in the future with speed, control, and everything. So first thing is you want to keep all of your left hand down. So when you progress 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of unnecessary movement here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you keep the 1, 2, and 3 down while you progress like this. As you can see, this is way more economic, let's say, than kind of this. So this is the very first thing. Whatever you're playing, you want to keep it like this. You can even raise your fingers behind sometimes if you find yourself in doing something, but the fingers stay down anyway, as close as the fretboard as possible. They never go this, okay? So keeping a low, nice and low hand is a very important thing. First thing. Second thing is that you don't want to stretch a lot looking for higher notes. I saw her doing something like, I cannot even do it because you want to move the whole hand like this and not like this. And you can see the difference. More effort, more energy wasted, hard position. You put a lot of effort in your joints, and it's way less effective. So moving, if you go forward on the fretboard, you maybe want to move your whole hand, kind of like this. And the third thing, if you ever move forward, but another important thing is actually trying to keep it vertical as much as possible, because the less you move, the better. The least you move, the less you move, the least you move. Anyway, so if you want to go you may want to go here instead of here. Instead of, no, whatever it was. Okay, sorry, I'm rusty. I haven't been playing for years, but you may want to look for the same note in a vertical pattern, because it's easier. So it's kind of way more useful going than here, for example. So this, and the very last is narrow position. You want to keep your hand as relaxed, and you want to keep your playing as ergonomic as possible. Even finger for fret, which is basic technique, classic, and this is actually what 90% of the teachers tell you to do, and it's correct, it's right. You go. This is a lot of effort for your joints. Okay, so 90% of the time you have to reach a whole tone, or if you keep what we call narrow or close position in Italy. I don't know the exact translation, but it's not. You go for the whole tone to, and I mean to frets, 2 frets ahead with your whole hand, which is way easier and way less effort, way less. So you never go. Whenever you can go like this, if you keep a close position, you have the second, the fourth, the fifth right under your fingertips. And if you ever need a third, you open, but then you just close again. Okay, you can open, reach for the notes you need, and close again. Because most of the notes you need are actually under the close. Position, the close, like this. It's actually like most of the time you want to cover just one note, one interval. Right? And that's simpler. That's way easier. And say you're working a blues with a major third. You go for the third, and then you close your position back again, because there's no need to stay stretched all the time, which requires a lot of effort. And so you go like, you can even go, but you close it again. And this is a finger for fret, right? But I'm keeping it as close as possible. So the whole thing is basically keeping the hand together and wasting less energy, less time, and less effort, which will allow you in the future to go faster in an easier way, which makes you reach the right notes way more easily, and which will give less effort to your joints, because thinking of doing what Abby does for, say, 20 years, like I've been doing, of this, it really puts a lot of stress on the knuckles, on the joints, on your wrist. So if you want to play for ears, and if you want to reach speed and accuracy, you want to save energy. You want to save movement, energy, and time. So you don't go and body go kind of like this. Okay?